Good morning everybody and welcome, today to the Sun Lounge. I'm going to do a little lesson on salt. Most fermenting recipes will tell you to use, it will give you measurement of salt in tablespoons. I want you to see why it's important to know the weight of your salt. So what we're dealing with here is 4 different types of salt. I have Himalayan pink salt, I've got a fine grain and a coarse grain. I've got Celtic salt and I've got sea salt crystals. Now I've measured out 1 level tablespoon of each of these types of salt and I'm going to weigh them to show you the difference in weight. So make sure we're zeroed out. So starting with the fine grain Himalayan salt. This weighs 22.06 grams. We have a look at the coarse grain salt. That's 22.63 grams, so slightly heavier than the fine grain. Now the Celtic sea salt, that's 18.87 grams. That's nearly 4 grams lighter than the coarse grain Himalayan pink salt. And finally, the sea salt crystals weigh 12.29 grams. That's 10 grams less than the coarse grain Himalayan pink salt. So in your ferment, if you're after a 2% salt ratio, 1 tablespoon of this is going to be significantly less than 1 tablespoon of this. Now it doesn't mean you've got to weigh your salt every time, but each time you change your salt, it's best to weigh it so you know what weight your salt is, and then you can correctly calculate your brine or your salt ratio for your ferment. So, thanks very much for watching.